Embarking on a journey through the history of Hollywood is like taking a stroll down the glittering red carpet of comedic chaos. It's a tale sprinkled with more drama than a soap opera and more twists than a roller coaster designed by M. Night Shyamalan. So, grab your popcorn and let's explore how Hollywood, the city of dreams and questionable fashion choices, became the uncontested face of cinema. Early days of cinema. Picture this, the late 1800s, where the term moving pictures sounded more like a fitness regimen than a form of entertainment. Edison and the Lumiere brothers were like the rock stars of their time, creating flickering images that were, quite literally, a bright idea. Edison, ever the showman, probably wanted to light up people's lives, or maybe he just had a thing for flickering light bulbs. Birth of Hollywood. Now, let's fast forward to Hollywood's baby steps. Picture a bunch of filmmakers fleeing from Edison's motion picture patents company, like rebels escaping a cinematic Death Star. Why California, you ask? Well, apart from the sunny weather and palm trees, they figured it was a great place to shoot their epic tales without the interference of the MPPC. Thus, Hollywood, the birthplace of countless dreams and questionable life decisions, was born. Rise of the studio system. The 1910s and 1920s were the era of studios, where everyone had their own space to play make-believe. Paramount, Warner Brothers, MGM. It was like a Hollywood version of a Monopoly game, where instead of building hotels, they were constructing dreams. Rumor has it, they even considered adding a get-out-of-jail-free card for failed projects. The star system. Enter the stars, not the celestial kind, but the Hollywood luminaries that grace the silver screen. These were the A-listers of the silent era, the UGG influencers without Instagram. Imagine Charlie Chaplin sliding into your DMs with a silent comedy routine, or Rudolph Valentino sending smoldering looks through carrier pigeons. The good old days of communication. The golden age of Hollywood. The 1930s and 1940s were Hollywood's glamour shot. Period. It was a time when the Oscars were probably handed out in sepia tones, and acceptance speeches were delivered in iambic pentameter. To be or not to be nominated, that is the question. Shakespearean actors turned Hollywood stars mused. The impact of World War II. World War II threw Hollywood a curveball. Suddenly, filmmakers were crafting propaganda more intense than a Marvel movie teaser, hoping to save the day with a mix of patriotism and cinematic bravado. Rumor has it they even considered sending Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn to negotiate peace treaties. Now that's a movie I'd pay to see. The advent of television. Television, the silver screen's mischievous little sibling, made its entrance in the 1950s. Hollywood responded like a protective older sibling, upgrading to widescreen formats and Technicolor. As if saying, TV, you may be small, but we've got Technicolor. So there. The new Hollywood era. The 1960s and 1970s were the hippie days of Hollywood, the era of new Hollywood. Directors like Coppola and Scorsese were the rebels with a cause, challenging norms and proving that you could make a movie with more than just song and dance numbers. The studios were like, wait, movies can have depth and meaning? Who knew? Globalization of Hollywood. As Hollywood went global, it became the international sensation, spreading like glitter at a Hollywood-themed party. American films were cultural ambassadors, influencing fashion, language, and making people worldwide believe that every problem could be solved with a well-timed one-liner and a dramatic exit. Challenges and transformations. The 21st century brought challenges. Hollywood faced digital disruptions, streaming wars, and the undeniable fact that people were starting to prefer watching cat videos over feature films. Hollywood adapted like a chameleon at a colorblind convention, embracing digital filmmaking and creating content for streaming platforms, hoping to stay relevant in the ever-changing landscape. Diversity and representation. In recent years, Hollywood faced the #OscarsSoWhite movement, prompting it to rethink its casting choices and narratives. It was like Hollywood woke up one day and realized, hey, maybe we should tell stories that represent more than just the whitest shade of pale. Conclusion. And there you have it, the wild, wacky, and occasionally melodramatic journey of Hollywood, the face of cinema that's seen more drama than a telenovela. As we navigate the uncertain future, one thing is for sure. Hollywood will continue to adapt, innovate, and maybe even throw in a few more surprise plot twists. After all, in Hollywood, The show must go on, and the laughter must never fade.